feel like I'm here from like the North Pole. And then look at this. It's like so tight around my big head that I feel like oh my goodness. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. If I can find it on here. I don't see it on here. I wonder why. All right, hang on.
It died.
Okay, then that's the signal from the universe. It's time to go to sleep.
It's not a signal.
It's a signal from the universe.
How? How does it do that? How does the universe do that?
Because it's telling you, Avery, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, but how does it even do that?
It's magic. Good night. It's 10 o'clock. It's late. This kid. Look at this crazy wig. All right. First person here is summons for general.
I can't come by you because I feel comforted by you. I don't feel comforted in the bed.
General, you have choices and options around social activity, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Don't take all the blankets off the bed. One.
I won't. I just want to come by you because I feel comfy.
Okay, one blanket. Lucinda, general money for December. General money for December. Money looks okay. You got money flowing. Money's coming in. Money's going out. You're paying your bills. Negativity is moving into the past. Listen to your intuition. It's average. Like you're getting by.
So don't make sure the bills is just
No, you could just leave it like that.
I'll leave it like this.
Rimmel, what's coming in love? New beginnings. You do have a committed relationship here if you're not with anyone right now. If you are with someone right now, current relationship should be functioning well. Not with anyone. May have choices and options. You got a Sagittarius coming in. Got new beginnings on the horizon, possibly air as well, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and areas of your life that have been slow should now start to move forward. Nat, love.
So can you help me get the blanket over me?
Yeah.
But if it's not big enough, can I use one of the blankets in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's big enough.
When it comes to love, you do have a love offer coming in. If you're not with anyone right now, it will be new energy coming in. Most likely your life is moving forward, not backwards. You may have choices and options. You have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may also have an Aries. The world is at your feet. New beginnings are on the horizon. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. When it comes to love, anxiety eases and moves into the past. Queen for tomorrow. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life can change for you for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with an Aries or an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Should be a good day tomorrow. Wi-Fi looks okay. The Wi-Fi looks okay to me. Anybody? Wi-Fi looks okay. The Wi-Fi looks okay to me. Anybody else?
Does it look okay to everybody else?
Somebody's having an issue with it.
Oh no! But at least you can hear their voice.
Yeah.
Because it would be bad if you can hear their voice.
Alpha, what will others think when they hear the podcast I was on and went live today? Not everybody is going to, you can't really answer for what are others because who are they? And we don't know who's listening or who hears it. But for the most part, it looks like perseverance around this podcast leads to success. People may feel that you're smart, intelligent, grounded, stable, and strong, successful. Cosmic general love.
Wait, but Mom, is this so that hurts?
What?
Is this leg that hurts?
No, the other leg hurts.
Okay.
Okay, when it comes to love, your luck is changing for the better, and your life is moving forward towards greener pastures with a wish that may be coming true around an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Exploring your options leads to success. You do have commitment coming in. If that's something that you're looking for, leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and life moves forward.
Mom,
Yeah.
by tomorrow, where my phone squisher will be stuck by.
Oh yeah, it'll be fixed. Lee, did Jordan or Gemini write anybody else letters besides me and his mom? I do think he's written other people letters, yes.
Where's Mommy Les? Where's Mommy Les? Where's Mommy Les?
Twinkle, general for career. Applying for new jobs. Shh. You got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities that brings in happiness around work, school, or business. Life moves forward. Perseverance pays off. New job opportunity. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Avery, you have to be quiet.
Okay. I'm just singing that Christmas song.
I know, but you can't sing when I'm in here doing this.
Okay. Bye. Just it's playing in my head.
I know, that happens sometimes.
Did this happen to you?
Happens to everybody. Brilla, career for the upcoming year. Things are moving forward. Career should be moving forward towards greener pastures. You're ready for it too. Life is coming into balance. A wish comes true. More money is coming in. Success comes in around career. Pretty good. Pretty good. Day 5650, love.
But Mom, don't put your arm on top of my head. It squishes my head.
All right, I'm sorry.
Okay, just don't do it again.
Okay, when it comes to love, if you're currently with someone, you have like things are well functioning, grounded, and stable. If you're not with anyone, you may have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a wish comes true. You're headed towards the 10 Cups being full. That's pretty good. Aries Sun, love. Anxiety eases and moves into the past and life begins to move forward. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be well functioning. If you're not with anyone, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news around love. You got fire coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may have choices and options. A new journey may begin with a Libra. Jay, Aquarius, his feelings after seeing my story.
Cyrus.
I'm not getting a strong emotional response. Nice, average, content.
What do you have? I think you have some of these I'm supposed to have.
Cyrus, you better lay down.
Don't worry.
What is it?
It was just a box to that toy bear that I got.
Okay.
Just if he gets something else that's worse than he has, I will get up and quickly get it.
Okay.
You will quickly up and get it. I'll steal your blankets.
Avery, your mouth. Quiet it. YP, I could see a shift in S's energy towards M, but not really understand what it is. Can the cards see?
Does anyone
Shh.
have an extra question?
Okay. I don't know what the shift in energy is that you saw. But it looks like these two people are not on the same page. There may be indecision, or one person may be feeling bad about something, but two people that are not on the same page. So I don't know what the circumstance is, but the one person that is not giving the other what they want may feel bad about not doing whatever it is the other person wants them to do. That may be the energy shift that you see, like guilt or feeling bad, but yet they're still putting themselves first and they're still doing what they need to do for themselves. So you may have seen that they feel sorry about something, or it's not an easy decision, but they're moving forward. They're moving forward with whatever it is they want.
Go. Go. Just say go. Go.
But I don't know what it is. These are two people that are not on the same
Go.
page.
Shake 'em like that.
They're not after the same end result.
Shake 'em like down. Shake 'em like down here.
All right, you're both going to have to leave this room, okay? It's after 10 o'clock. You have to go to school. Go lay down. Cyrus, go lay down.
Okay. Shush. I'm coming with you, okay, boy? Maybe he just feels like alone. in the
How
bed.
alone could either of you be? The bed is 4 feet away from where I'm sitting. I'm right here.
Or maybe he just wants me.
I know, but I can't have you both in here. This room is 2 by 2. You don't have to shut the door.
Yeah, I'll keep the door
Holy
closed.
good God. Stacy, for tomorrow. You may be focusing on a new side business, side project, side hustle. Money comes in, finances improve. You're no longer holding yourself back. Life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. The world is at your feet. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Lily, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Areas of your life that have been stagnant should now start to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. You could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Perseverance pays off. Not bad. Stacy for the weekend. Stacy for the weekend. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or receive good news, but watch out with the Emperor in reverse that somebody's not trying to manipulate you into something. I don't know what that is. You may have an argument or a disagreement with someone. I don't know what that's about either, but you'll have choices and options around social activity. You may be spending time with the Virgo, could be spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Lee, how does Jordan the Gemini feel about me now after our last conversation on the phone today? He may find you to be somebody who is strong, hardworking, successful, somebody who is down to earth. I don't know what the relationship is, but he feels like he's got the upper hand or he's controlling the situation. He's got the Emperor in reverse here. I would be careful with that, Emperor in reverse. Like, it's almost like he feels like you're waiting on him. Cinnamon for this weekend. If you got good news coming in this weekend, life is coming into balance and you may feel relief around life moving forward. You could have money coming in, finances may be improving. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and success is coming in around work, school, or business. Marissa, general for Vaughn, the Gemini man, and I. Things look slow. You got the Knight of Pentacles here. So it depends where you guys are in your relationship. Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. I don't see all that much changing. Now, the Hermit is here, which means somebody may be emotionally shut down or emotionally disconnected. Having a conversation about your wants and needs may be helpful, but it really depends where you are in this relationship. If you're currently in a relationship with this person, I would say express your wants and needs. If you're not in a relationship, doesn't look like all that much is happening or not all that much is changing. Mega, will I have a happy Christmas Eve? I have to work that day. Yeah, but you have a wish that comes true. I can't swear that it's going to be on Christmas Eve, but you should have that time frame should be good for you. Yeah. Yeah, something. You'll do something. Brenda, general for tonight. General for tonight. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, making decisions that push life forward towards greener pastures. Liz for the next 24. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then you may be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Life is moving forward. With the Empress, you could have love and money coming in or more of it. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Luz, general. Slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward, and you may have a wish come true around career. Could be feeling a little bit more financially secure. You may be planning travel. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Hi, Adonis. Hi, Mel. Liz, general between me and S. You got communication coming in or communication picking up. You may be spending time together. Listen to your intuition, lay down the law, set boundaries, or express your wants and needs around the situation. But things look like they're functioning pretty well. I don't know what your relationship is with this person, but Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. That's pretty good. Simran, why is J.I. the Scorpio and J the Pisces jealous of me moving into a new apartment, thinking I get lucky or things come easy to me when they think that I'm hardworking and successful? So disappointing to think that they were genuine. They do think that you have opportunity to be successful, but they kind of, I don't know who they are to you. Are they just friends? It's like they feel resentful. Like they may feel like somebody gives you something or like you don't work for it. So they're two separate things. Being successful and being handed an opportunity they're two separate things. So they could feel like you have the opportunity to be successful and to do things that maybe not everybody else has that opportunity, but they also feel like you're given something. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. You know what it reminds me of? I mean, this just comes to my mind. All my friends and I, in high school, we all worked. My one friend had 2 jobs. My other friend, her parents owned a restaurant. She'd been working since she was like 12. And we had one friend who didn't work. And her parents owned an Ethan Allen furniture store. And it was like out in Long Island. And we're like really far from Long Island. I don't even know how long it would take us to get to Long Island. Probably about an hour and a half or 2 hours. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is that the store was far away. And when her parents were at work, they would be gone for a long time. Well, her parents had this drawer that had money in it. And she wanted to do something or she needed money, she would just go in and take money. And I guess it must have always been 20s. So then we would go, like, I would stop at Convenient or something to buy gum, whatever. And we would go into the convenience store. I'm not saying that you're like this. I don't know what you do, but we'd go into the convenience store and I don't know, like if I was buying like a drink and a pack of gum, and she would have something and she would say, "Oh, I only have a 20, so can you pay for this? I don't want to break the 20." It was always, "I don't want to break the 20," always. So somebody would always pay for her. So she would be taking this money from her parents and we would all be paying for her all the time, and she didn't work. And we were like resentful for that. It's like, why would you be resentful for that? Like, it really doesn't affect me if she doesn't work. And if she has money, then that's her business. But when we were all working and she wasn't, and then she was always looking to like not pay for something, yeah, we would get resentful about that. I'm not saying that you do that. I'm just saying that's the feeling that these two people are having. Like they're two separate situations. It's like they may find you to be somebody who's smart, intelligent, and successful, but they also may find that you're somebody that things fall into your lap or somebody gives you a lot. And that's why there's resentment. Peach, was M upset that I didn't end up giving her a ride when she asked me last minute today? I felt bad about it. I live kind of far and I wasn't feeling well, but still offered, and then she said, never mind. I think she was a little upset. Yeah. Liz, journal for tomorrow. Metal Rain, money for tonight? Yeah. Mm-hmm. General for tomorrow, you'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from. You'll receive good news. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and new beginnings around the horizon. Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Ivo. Cinnamon, I did. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. You have success coming in around love. You may have a water sign around Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have negativity moving into the past. Explore your options. You also have fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready, but love is moving forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad. Payment, what to expect next? I applied for 5 jobs at YNH and 2 at YSM this evening. You're probably going to have a couple of interviews. I don't know if it may be like one interview from each place, independent of the jobs that you applied for. Do you know what I mean? Like they may interview, these interview processes are ridiculous. Like they may both give you like some kind of a interview before putting you towards one of the jobs that you applied. But you should hear something from both these places, I think. Susie, T the Capricorn and I for next week. What's coming? You have communication coming in, but other than that, things look a little slow. Don't overthink things, but there may be some indecision or stagnation around the situation, but there should be communication. Maggie for the next 48. Maggie for the next 48. You may have time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Areas of your life that have been stagnant may now start to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. I'm Naya. Why is TC's energy off? She's suspicious. I'm not sure what you're asking. Can you rephrase that question? Is she suspicious of something? What would she be suspicious of? Is there anybody here I haven't answered for? Cinnamon, I answered for you, yeah. Why am I so thirsty?
I know.
Damn. Top flight, if I make a move on Donna, will she go along with it and receive it well? I think so. Yeah, I think so. You got a good shot here. Middle Rain, I didn't see the question. I don't see the question. If you could send it again. Oh, Metal Rain finances for tomorrow. Got it. Got it. Finances look okay. Empress is here, bringing in love and money, abundance, and more of it. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and you got happiness coming in around finances. I just told somebody this today in an email. They reached out about money jar. For anybody that is struggling with money or needs to bring more money in or whatever it is, I don't know if anybody else has ever felt like this, but I was picking this up when I was reading the email. That's why I brought it up to this person. You ever get that panic feeling around money? Like, what the fuck am I going to do? Like, it's like a real panic feeling. That's like the worst feeling to be putting out into the universe. You got to change that immediately. So years ago when I was working with the Law of Attraction coach, she told me that when I started to feel like that, immediately right there in that moment to turn it around. And I have everything that I need. I have plenty of money flowing to me. Money flows to me constantly. And it seemed to help. And then the other thing that I heard, well, with like we worked for a good couple of months. I think I used to do one session a month with her for quite some time. That we used to work on was like, what are your beliefs? If you believe that money is unobtainable, if you believe that money is hard, if you've grown up and you heard, money doesn't grow on trees, everything takes hard work, like that kind of thing, like that may be what you're putting out into the universe, and that may be why it's difficult to be bringing in more money. And I didn't necessarily, I don't think that, this is where I had to shift, right? Because I don't think that it's impossible to make money. What I think my problem was, I didn't feel like I deserved money. I think I felt like other people were worth more than me. So this is so fucking dumb. When we were in high school, my friends and I all worked. And I worked for a grocery store that was a union. And I did get paid pretty well because I got time and a half on Sunday. And with time and a half, even if my friends were making more money with the time and a half, it kind of made up for it. And we worked back then. I was 15 and I used to work 7 in the morning to 3:30 on Saturday and Sunday. That's a damn fucking full day for a 15-year-old. Anyway, my point is that I remember even back then thinking, oh, so-and-so makes more money than me, and feeling like they deserved more than I did. I felt like I never was worth what they were worth, which is so dumb because we were all in high school. We were all kids. Nobody was really more equipped than anybody else. But for some reason, I didn't feel like I was worth it. And I think I carried that with me for my whole life. And that's why I never really attracted a lot of abundance. So breaking it down with the Law of Attraction coach would say to me, you have to find something that's believable for you. And that's what I would repeat. For me, it's very believable for me to find more. Do you think you could find more work? Yeah, I think I could find more work. Do you think that you could find a job that pays a little bit more than you're making now? Yeah, I believe that. I couldn't believe something like, I'm going to hit the lotto. That's just unbelievable. Nobody hits the lotto. You're waiting to hit the lotto. You can't rely on that to pay your bills. Could it happen? Of course, people do win. My brother had a friend that hit. But how you're going to rely on that? You're going to be sitting in the dark in a box somewhere. But anyway, my point is that figuring out what it is when it comes to money that's keeping you limited, and then finding what you think is possible. Is it possible that I can bring in more money tomorrow than I did today? Yeah, that's possible. And running through those things seemed to help me when I was really, really struggling, like back like before Avery was born and things were really in the crapper. Anyway. Shrine for the Broken, I think it's applicable to every aspect in life. It's true. I agree. The limiting beliefs, right. I feel like it's very similar that the person, well, my yoga teacher used to say, the person that has a bad relationship with money is the same person that has a bad relationship with people or their personal relationships, or if you don't respect money, you're not respecting yourself. Like, it's like the way you treat everything is always the same. And in some ways, I agree. Anyway. Olivia, Blue Angel cards. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. Six of Earth, gifts of money, time, effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, paying off debts. Six of Water, memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. Yeah, I do think that the money blocks is a mindset related thing. I think of it too, like, I was talking about this with one of my friends because she has a friend who, and I've never been to this woman's house, but I'm not judging her. Like, and my friend's not judging her. We don't judge each other because we all seem to have this kind of issue. Although from what my friend says, this woman may be a little bit worse than us. So this woman has like just things in her house that either have not been cleaned or they're run down or they need to be replaced, and she just doesn't do it. And the funny thing is that now somebody may be moving in, and because that person is moving in, she's having all this stuff done. And it's like, it's so interesting that she would do it because somebody else is coming in, but she wouldn't do it because she lives there. But I can totally relate to that. And my friend said the same thing. It's like, it doesn't bother me if my bedroom is messy or my kitchen is messy. But if somebody else is coming here, you better believe I'm cleaning up that stuff. And why is it that I do it for somebody else, but I don't do it for myself? Like, that's like a self-worth thing. Like, I should do it for myself. That's so crazy, but I totally understand it. Yeah.
Next time we go to Dollar Tree, can I get 3 of those bears?
Okay, we'll see. I think I'm up to Teresa. Can you tell me, will I find this check I misplaced before Kids Day, December 25th? I need the money real bad, or will I get the money from someone else? I think you're going to find that check. Shrine for the Broken, what's coming in next in love? You've got fire here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and a wish comes true. Exploring your options leads to success. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You have romance that could be heating up, possibly with a Scorpio. Listen to your intuition. Life is moving forward, and you're ready for it. Pretty good, pretty good. D8F. What does TNO feel about me? Why hasn't he responded to my DM? May find you to be genuinely a nice person, somebody who is down to earth, but there seems to be a disconnect here, or the two of you may not be on the same page. I don't know how close you are to him or how well he knows you. Yeah, because it's like he's setting a boundary, or he's just like it's almost as if he's like didn't pay attention to the DM. I mean, it's rude if you guys are like very close. I mean, I don't think he forgot. I think he's like setting a boundary. D for tomorrow. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with the Gemini. Feeling ambitious, you should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Listen to your intuition. You may have like perseverance pay off around work, school, or business. Not too bad. Top flight sounds like self-worth type of thing. I get it. I dealt with it heavy in the past. I think as we get older, we have fallouts in life and you start to love on yourself a little bit more. I agree with that. I agree. Tanya, David's been asking about you. I told you that at some point recently, right? Maybe when we were on TikTok. Davey, what does Tarot want me to know? You have new beginnings on the horizon, and perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. The world is at your feet. You have money coming in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. I am Naya. I just feel like we were cool and talking, and then she kept saying smart stuff. Her energy is off. It's almost like she wants me to go through bad stuff. I don't know. I can't really pinpoint it. Let's see. You know what I would do? I would just pull your energy back from this situation. Disconnect a little bit. Don't put in a whole lot of effort, and let's see if she changes. If she changes her tune. Because the way that it's reading is that it's not really about you. It's about her. She may be upset about something, so she's taking it out on you. Like she's in a bad mood, so she's being a bitch to you. Like that kind of a thing. I would just disconnect from it. You know, if she's going to act like that, just take some time to yourself and, you know, pull your energy back, and it should correct itself. Brenda, how's everything going to go with university assessment wise? Results now in the future. Not sure if you can see for tomorrow in general. Okay, let's see. So these tests are tomorrow. The test should go well. I mean, feeling grounded and stable brings in cause for celebration and success. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Happiness comes in and relief comes in around the tests. Not bad. Ladybug, does the guy Oliver in my DM have good intentions? Do you know this person, like in person, like in real life, or you only know them like internet? Because something around it, I would say, is not legit. Yeah. I don't know. How well do you know them? It's like something is off. Like, I don't know if they're not who they say they are, kind of a thing. ARP, love. You have the world at your feet and life is moving forward. If you're with someone, current relationships should be functioning well. Not with anyone. You have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, making decisions that push life forward. You're not looking back on the past. So it's probably new energy. Not bad. Ivo, you said something yesterday. It resonated so much. When others seem to get a reading, their times are so on. But this way, it's a wait a bit longer. Dry. Oh, me too. Me too. About 2 years ago, 5 of us went to see the old lady from the village, and she was 101 spot on regarding what will happen to whom for all except for me. And I'm speechless. I wonder why. You know what I think it is? Or what, like, the woman that reads me will say? It's a timing thing. Like, the way that the woman that reads me explains time. Like, she'll say, if you can see that something is happening, right? It's like, if say you were looking down a street and there was nothing on the street, it was just like desert on both sides of the road, and there's just a street, but you could see at the end of the road, there's a building. Like, you could see that building. You know that you're going to get to that building eventually, but you might not know how many miles are between you and the building because you're just not there yet. You don't know. So it's like, so the way she explains it, she's like, if you can see it, it's got to happen. It's just that we don't know how long it's going to take. Now, some people, like I've mentioned this before, I have a friend, I've been friends with her since I'm 10 years old. Throughout high school, she always had a boyfriend. She had this boyfriend, she had that boyfriend. I get out of high school, she reminds me of like typical, like New York Italian, gets married fast. I don't know if she was 21, 22. She gets married. She has 2 kids back to back. They're like a year apart. Buys a house, has a dog. And then by the time we get to, and now she's my friend. We're not as close as we were when we were kids, but she was working at the tanning salon right next to the grocery store that I worked at. And she would come in all the time and we would, catch up. And then I don't know what happened, but we ran into each other at the high school reunion. And she's like, well, did you hear? I'm like, did I hear what? She's like, she goes, I'm a lesbian and I'm getting divorced or something like that. And I'm like, no, really, what's going on? And she's like, really? She's like, I'm getting divorced. And then the woman that she was going to marry was with her. And I was like, no, I didn't hear that. And she was like, yeah. So anyhow, so like, I'm laughing. I'm like, and she's like, this is where we're at. So she marries this woman. They have another child together. And then they get divorced. And then her life just continues to move forward. Like, that's just how she is. Like, I'm still friends with her, but I don't talk to her the way that I used to. She never seemed to, I could be wrong because I'm not in her head, sit around and cry over things the way I did. Like, in the time that she was married and divorced and remarried and divorced again, I was still in the same situation with doing the same thing, expecting a different result and crying over the same nonsense. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. And once again, it's like we look down the road to the building. You can see something is happening, but for me, there was nothing on my street. For her, there may have been a lot of stops along the way. And, like for her, it's like, okay, she stopped here, she stopped here, she stopped here before she got to that final building. Where me, it's like there was nothing and there's me just walking down the street. So it's very frustrating. And I don't know who has it worse. I just don't. I can't tell you whose life is harder. The person that can't get over something or the person that's in and out, up and down and back and forth. But she seems like she's pretty content right now. She's remarried again. And I would say that to the woman that reads me. I'm like, I've been coming here for all these years. I've seen people get married, divorced, remarried, and divorced, and I still haven't had a date. And she'd be like, some people's lives are just like that. How come it had to be mine? But that's how mine was. I mean, she told me for like 15 years I was going to have an unplanned pregnancy. I'm like, but when am I having this? It's been like 15 years. She actually told me after I got pregnant, she's like, I stopped saying it because she's like, I just felt like it was like almost like rubbing salt in a wound. Anyway. Tanya, I'm sorry. I've been working crazy hours. I miss you guys, and I've been busy on the weekends. It's the time of the year. No worries. Donna said, just check my paper. The one class I needed to see for, I got a 95 for the final paper. So you got an A. That's the one. I'm like, I feels like you're going to do better than you think. Good. Ladybug, you don't know him. I would be very careful. I don't think he's who he says he is. Doll face for the weekend. Could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Life may be feeling a little bit like out of balance, but that just may be like there's a lot going on and things are a little bit chaotic this weekend. Nothing bad is happening. Expressing your wants and needs around both personal and professional relationships is suggested. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Dr. Sony wants the blue cards. The Dreamer, Archangel Metatron, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, heightened psychic abilities. Empress, Archangel Gabriel, lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. It resonates with you. Yeah, I know. I know. Some people are just, it's just slow. I know. I know. And sometimes things are so painfully slow. It's like even stupid things are slow. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Macy, can I get a general for tomorrow? You may have choices and options around social activity, and you could have a wish that comes true. Listen to your intuition. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Listen to your intuition. Anthony, what type of an environment will be my next hookup? Okay, what type of an environment will I meet my next? Oh, I don't know where you're going to meet somebody. I can't answer that. I can only tell you that you have people around you. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant could now start to move forward. You may have a Gemini around. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be a Capricorn. New beginnings around the horizon, possibly with a Leo as well. But where you meet them, I don't know. Tanya for the next 48. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. You have relief coming in around life moving forward, and you might be feeling like your life is moving forward and you're ready for it. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Life changes for you for the better quickly. And then you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Is there anybody? Oh, you're welcome. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Mel, General. You may be coming up with an idea for a side business, side project, side hustle. A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past, and you may have money coming in. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. Pretty good. My dad is such an ass. You know, I'm on the phone with him, right? And we're on FaceTime. And he goes, oh, someone's at the door, right? He's got the Ring camera. And it's his girlfriend's nanny. He's like, oh, it's nanny. And he's like, oh, what is she doing? She's taking like a big piece of wood out of her car. He goes, what is she doing with that wood? Oh, look, she can hardly carry it. And he's watching her. He hurt his knee. So this is what the wood's for. He hurt his knee, but he's like watching her and commenting, and I'm on the phone with him. So she got like this big piece of wood because she wants to make like a ramp into his house. He doesn't have a big step in, but it's a step and he struggles with it. So she, like in her mind, she's like, well, if you have a ramp so that you don't have to struggle to get up that step, you know, why not? And I agree with her. But he's like sitting in the chair commenting about what she's doing on the Ring camera. And then he sends it to me. I get a text message later, and it's the video. Adonis, I need TB to grade a handful of my assignments. Will I at least get a D or a C in the class? I'm over it. I did well in my other classes. Okay, let's see. I think you're going to get a C. I don't think you're going to get a D. I think you're going to do better than you think. Just don't try to build a ramp in front of my dad's house because he'll video it. But my brother and sister-in-law I don't think their ring cam works anymore, but they would catch people falling all the time. Well, my neighbors probably have me on all theirs, walking the dog with like my sleep cap on, in my like underwear. God knows what the hell I'm wearing out there. You know what? Don't look at it. It's like, what is she doing out there? He's like, what is she moving? Adonis, he's only grading 30% something of my overall grade. He's behind. What is it with these people? Is this the guy that's always late? I mean, he's got to have him in by a certain time, right? It's craziness. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for? Anybody? Alrighty, then I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys in the morning. Look at what I look like. Like, do I look like a big floating head, like a big blob with just a head? It's because my head is so large. Anyway, let me go to bed. I will see you guys in the morning. I hope you all have a nice night. I will see you guys. This look beautiful. Oh my God, somebody did. I think it may have been on TikTok. It's like the spiel was something like, oh, I was lucky my parents gave me good genes. But then they gave me a turn it off switch and she made this really funny face. And the other woman like came on and she goes, I have that switch too. How do you turn it off? Some of them are just so funny. And you know, I like to laugh. Anything that makes me laugh, and like I laugh a lot, like that's what I need. I need to laugh because this life is too chaotic. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all very much for being here, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good night.